All right. Today is April 29, 2023. It's a Saturday, and today I'm going to be talking about or previewing the fight between Belal Muhammad versus Gilbert Burns. Now, this is an epic fight. This is a fight that needed to be made, a fight that, thank God, it was made under the circumstances. Of course, it was most likely going to be made under the circumstances, but on a different circumstances, I don't think this fight was gonna happen, and I'll tell you why. Hold on, let me sip some water. All right, so if you recall, at UFC 287, of Burns defeated Masvidal, and let's be honest here, that was not his greatest performance. If you like, Gilbert Burns is a dog, man, but this was not one of his greatest. I guess Masvidal, you go to a decision. That's sad, man. Especially washed up Masvidal, who just retired. It's pretty sad. But anyways, he gets the job done against Masvidal. He gets the decision, and basically after in the post-fight press conference, he pretty much says, "Yo, I'm either gonna get title shot or take me out of a UFC." And 2 weeks later, now he's fighting Belal Muhammad. So how did we get this fight in the first place? Obviously, with Oliveira being injured, he could not make fight week against Dariush. So they decided to switch and move Dariush and Oliveira to UFC 289 in Canada, Vancouver, which is pretty nice because, that card was pretty ass in my opinion. In everyone's opinion, let's be honest here, man. But it was looking real bad. Now it just looks okay, for the fight. Anyways, so now UFC are in trouble because even UFC 288 it isn't that good. Other than the main event, the main card is not really. It doesn't really sell too much, so they need to find something. And you got two guys, two dogs like Belal Muhammad and Gilbert Burns. They're dogs, man. 2 weeks from when they signed it, and we're gonna step in the octagon. That's crazy, man. So let's talk about this fight, man. Let's talk about it. But actually, first, instead of talking about this right now, I want to say props to both these guys. Props to Burns because he could have sit out and waited, in my opinion, and he could have got the title shot. But also, bro, we have to give major props to Belal Muhammad. He's coming off Ramadan, man. This 1 month fasting. He probably not training too hard, not taking no food, no water, sunrise to sunset. It's crazy, man. 2 weeks notice, coming off the couch. He didn't have a fight. His last fight was in October against Sean Brady. He finished him. But he's coming off the couch, and he's ahead of Gilbert Burns in the rankings. Belal's number 4. Burns is number 5, man. Even with a Masvidal win, Masvidal's number 12. He didn't really gain anything from a Masvidal win, in my opinion. He did not gain anything whatsoever. So now that I give these guys their props, let's talk about the fight. In my opinion, bro, this is a clear win for Belal Muhammad. This right here is the one that's going to get him the title shot in October in Abu Dhabi. UFC, bro, I have no idea what it is. Maybe 290 or something. Anyways, bro, this fight, Belal Muhammad has it in the bag. This is in the bag for Belal. And I'll tell you why. Gilbert Burns and Sean Brady, the guy who Belal Muhammad knocked out, finished back in October, have the same exact fighting style. They're both dogs, but okay, they're both dogs. They're great wrestlers, bro. Sean Brady is amazing wrestler, and obviously you have Gilbert Burns. He's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, man. He's a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, and they're striking. When it's time to strike, they strike. Burns in the Khamzat fight, bro. That fight could have went either way. I scored it for Khamzat, but that fight could have went either way. Let's be honest here. And we saw what happened when somebody decides to scrap with Belal Muhammad. And I'm telling you right now, if Gilbert Burns decides to scrap with Belal Muhammad, he's in for a rude awakening. If he decides to strike with Belal Muhammad will sleep him. Will absolutely sleep him. I promise you. Round three, Belal Muhammad will finish him. Will finish Gilbert Burns. I'm telling you right now, Gilbert Burns is done. This is. I feel bad for Gilbert, man. This is not a good fight for him. This is not. He had a good scenario. Oh, I beat Masvidal. Let's do Kobe Covington fights. This that. Bro. This fight is not for you. Belal Muhammad is more hungrier. Belal Muhammad wants the fight, wants Leon Edwards. He wants his head. He wants the fight in October. This makes perfect sense for Belal. This is literally destiny. This is God's plan right here, man. Belal Muhammad will finish Gilbert Burns. I don't see any in the grappling department on the ground. No way Gilbert Burns beats Belal, man. Belal slept his boy Luque. Bro, he literally like ground and pound this guy too long, man. I swear Luque has never been the same after Belal finished him. Not finished, but took him 5 rounds. He's for 5 rounds just beating, beating, beating. Also, Stephen Thompson, bro. Let's be honest, man. Who did it better, Belal Muhammad or Gilbert Burns? Belal Muhammad. Belal Muhammad. How many times do we have to, bro? Belal is probably the most underrated fighter in the UFC, man. Ranked number 4, and he's still underrated. And even after he beats Gilbert Burns, there's still gonna be excuses. Oh, he took the fight on 2 weeks' notice. There was injury, blah blah blah, maybe blah blah blah. Bro, I don't want to hear no excuses. 2 weeks, you just want to fight. You're in fight shape. Belal Muhammad is not in fight shape. Belal Muhammad is in shape, but he's coming off the couch after Ramadan. Ramadan's insane, man. It's hard. It's hard on the body. Gilbert Burns he hasn't felt Ramadan before. Yeah, look, this round that Burns on is all right. It's not good. Bro, you beat who do you beat? Jeff Neal or Neil Magny? I don't know if they're both the same guy in my opinion. Anyways, he beat that guy and both those guys suck ass, man. And then you take Masvidal to a decision, a guy who pretty much literally said that he's gonna retire, man, and he retired. Like he couldn't even put away a washed up Masvidal. How are you gonna beat? How? I want to know how the hell is Gilbert Burns gonna beat this Belal Muhammad? Belal Muhammad is hungry. He strives. He strives under pressure, man. The fight against Sean Brady, he was in a lot of pressure. In Abu Dhabi, he's not from Abu Dhabi, but bro, he's Palestinian, he's Arab. These guys know him. They speak the same language, you know? So a lot of pressure is on this guy, and then Sean Brady, the undefeated guy, he's up next. Guys, he's up next. This is all what I heard during the lead up to the fight. Oh, Sean Brady's gonna finish him. Sean Brady's so much better than him. Sean Brady this, Sean Brady that. And what happened? He slept that boy in 2 rounds. In 2 rounds, Belal Muhammad finished him. And what is he gonna do this time? He's gonna finish Gilbert Burns again. He's gonna finish him in the 3rd round. I guarantee it. Mark my words. Gilbert Burns does not last 5 rounds against Belal Muhammad. Belal Muhammad is too good, too better, too hungry, too everything for him, man. He's so much more well-rounded. His game is just so much better. And I'm telling you right now, Gilbert Burns does not last, man. And let's talk about what's next, man. What's Belal Muhammad? Belal Muhammad, he's gonna make a statement. In my opinion, this is gonna be a huge statement for Belal. And UFC will have no choice but to give Belal Muhammad the title shot in October against Edwards. Edwards has said multiple times, I'm fighting in Abu Dhabi. Now, obviously, Abu Dhabi's for Islam. He's going to fight the winner of Oliveira Dariush, most likely, for in October. And then co-main event, they have Edwards versus, Dana has said many times, Covington this, Covington that. But bro, who has the storyline against Edwards? Belal. Who is from close to Abu Dhabi, who's Arab, who speaks the same language as these guys. Belal. There's no story between Covington and Edwards, but there's a story between Edwards and Belal. And this is why Belal Muhammad will finish Gilbert Burns in the third round. TKO, knockout. I don't, bro, he's going to sleep this guy. And then October, he's going to fight Edwards and he's going to beat him. I guarantee Belal Muhammad will be champion, will be the UFC welterweight champion by the end of 2023. Mark my words, I guarantee you, this is how it goes down. This is the journey, this is the path. And, yo, man, we just getting started, man. Let's go. If you guys like this video, please subscribe, like, comment your thoughts, who you think is going to win. And I'll see you guys next time. Obrigado as always. Peace.